This illustration deals with conductors in accordance with 330.104. And the purpose of change is to provide a new sentence. And the new sentence has been added to clarify that the minimum conductor sizes shall be number 14 AWG copper, nickel or nickel-coated copper, and 12 AWG aluminum or copper-clad aluminum for ungrounded, grounded, and equipment-grounded conductors. A revision has been made to clarify that the minimum size copper-clad aluminum conductor size was reduced to number 14 AWG only for control and signaling conductors. See 336.104 for the same rule concerning power and cable tray type cable conductors and type TC cable. Now, let's review now. First, let's review the person that's running those cables right above this industrial machinery. Overhead runs there, running these cables, MC cables, and that supports and the rules that are required are in 330.30 for MC cable. And then notice the MC cable with the next call out with number 18 copper minimum size conductors for signaling and control as permitted in 330.104. And of course, the person routing and pulling this MC cable is doing that in accordance with 330.14. And of course, if you also could use MCHL cable in hazardous locations because it permits you to do that in 330.130. And of course, you could go over and look at 501.105, 501.150 for hazard classified areas and pick up some of these rules that we're talking about here. Now, reviewing the note in blue, it says conductors that are ungrounded, grounded, and equipment grounds can be number 14 AWG copper or larger is outlined in 330.104. And notice we can drop the conductor size down for signaling and control that's listed also in 330.104. Now, the smaller conductor rule that states these conductors are considered small conductors, you can find those sizes in 240.4D in the 2020 NEC. And naturally, it starts with number 18 up to number 10. And according to that section, anything above number 10 is considered large conductors. So this section 330.104 is allowing you to have number 18, say, and number 16 conductors for signaling and control, and they're making it clear, making it very clear here that these conductors are manufactured, or I shouldn't say the conductors are manufactured, but they're permitted for the manufacture of such cable. And then, of course, MC cable, how it's manufactured and how it has to be identified is in it's 330.2 would define it. And I believe that pretty well covers this, but I would like to remind you of one thing. Where MC cable is permitted and not permitted is found in 330.10, that's where it's permitted. 330.12 is where it's not permitted. So any place it's permitted, you could use it. Any place it's not permitted, then it's prohibited to be used. So review your 330.10 and 330.12 before attempting to use this cable. And notice this is an industrial type piece of equipment that's designed and installed by Article 670, and then 670.1 and 2 would refer you to NFPA 79 for more information when you get inside the enclosure where you have your components and conductors that make up the industrial machinery operation.